Hey guys, so people are asking about this crazy story where a man went for an MRI and was wearing a 20-pound metal chain and was allowed to keep that chain on somehow and enter the area of the MRI machine, and then got propelled up against the MRI machine and had trauma from that and eventually succumbed to those injuries. So MRIs work through a powerful superconducting magnet. You cannot bring anything like iron or steel or any magnetic substance close to an MRI, or it will get sucked up against that magnet. We kind of joke that the questionnaire you do to find out if the patient has any metal in their body is longer than the process of actually having an MRI. So the types of injuries that we see are these kinds of projectile injuries where things are inadvertently brought into the room and they go flying up against the machine and people get hit on the way, like oxygen tanks or gurneys or monitors or IV poles. We also see thermal injuries where certain things can get heated up and cause burns. And finally, you see what are called torque injuries, and that's when you have metal inside your body that is attracted to the magnet in the MRI machine and starts to migrate and move and damage tissues within the body. And people have all sorts of metal in their bodies nowadays. They have artificial joints and pacemakers and implantable defibrillators and cochlear implants, and the list goes on and on. Now, the good news is that since about 2000, most of these implants are designed to be MRI safe. You still have to check, but MRIs have been around for long enough that implants are made to be safe. The thing we can't control is when people have things like shrapnel, or they've had a gunshot injury and they have residual bullets within their body. That we have to be really careful about. So by and large, MRIs are safe. Be very honest and careful when you answer those questions on the screening questionnaire before an MRI. And I don't know how this happened, but do not wear any metal in the vicinity of the MRI machine.